Hello. How are you? Window is like right there, so there might be noises. This room is not very well insulated, unfortunately, so I apologize if it is loud and construction-y, but that is just what we have to deal with. So, hello, everybody. Hope everyone's doing well. Glad you're here. Today's theme is kind of, where did I have my notebook? Did I still? All right. Well, I don't have my notes then for. Oh, there it is. Yay. Okay. Today's theme, being your best version. I kind of wanted to talk about that this week. As far as the videos and stuff go, we're talking about my 360 method, and what else do we have this week? Being your best version, of course. Taking the path of least resistance, aka shutting down the question mode, opening up the answer mode, or shutting down question channel, opening up the answer channel. My 360 approach, that's kind of what we're talking about today. Just making sure that we are putting our best foot forward. I think I kind of go into this in my videos, but I think that sometimes for me, I forget to always be mindful of how I'm feeling in the moment because I'm usually focused on where I'm going. So I think part of living this life and living it to the fullest and getting what you want and doing what you want and being who you want is making sure that when you are experiencing the things that you've manifested, when it's time for those things to show up for you, you are, again, being your best version, putting your best foot forward, and putting out the right kind of energy for success, I guess. Tupac's wife says, can I manifest a better version of myself while manifesting a better version of my SP? Yeah, actually, that is what happens. That is the process. Oh, I just looked at myself in the thing. And I realized this is one of our new hoodies. This is the pink on pink. It's very subtle. From far away, you can't really tell what it is, but up close, the idea on the back, if you can see it. This is new merch, and the merch is still not completely moved in. As you can see, we don't have anything really up or done yet. So it's still a challenge to get this, to pull this all together. So I'm going to work on being focused here, just like I'm talking. Okay. Can I manifest a better version of myself while manifesting a better version of my SP? Yes, that's actually what happens. It is you manifesting the better, how do I say this? It's you progressing through your manifestations, becoming the better version of you that makes you choose better versions of them. So it's not that you're like, you're not changing them, obviously. What you're doing is you're selecting a better version, and you will be able to select better and better. So if you just want to think of it as them making, it's really beneficial. Sorry, I'm trying to get the best lighting situation here. It's really beneficial to thinking of it different, acting different, selecting different. So if you put yourself first, the rest of the world falls in line. That's why we teach that here on this channel, is because, yeah, you manifest better versions of yourself, and it is inevitable that they are better versions of them, as long as you are staying conscious of that. Rania says, I hope I said your name right. Can you get one-on-one coaching if you live in Denmark? Yes, absolutely. I have clients all over the world. So you are absolutely able to do that. We just do coaching via Zoom. And yeah, I have people from all kinds of countries I've never been to. So I appreciate you from all over the world. Thank you for being here. And yes, absolutely, you can be anywhere in the world and still get coaching. However, more than likely, it's not the seed planting that wasn't correct. It's you digging up the seed as you're going along and not allowing yourself, or not allowing the manifestation to unfold without you questioning it, worrying about it, wondering where it's at. How come it's not here? I don't see it. I'm not seeing evidence of it. It's taking a really long time. Have I done it right? Yada, yada, yada. So actually, what day is that? That's going to be Thursday's video. Question mode versus answer mode. Shutting down the question mode, opening up the answer mode, aka path of least resistance, and how to stop getting in the way, basically, of how to allow the things to come through. Because yeah, there's very little chance that you didn't visualize it right or didn't intend it right. Way more huge of a chance you're constantly reaffirming that it's not here in more ways than one. So that's why I would look. Okay, RN says, been letting go lately and it's freaking me out. The less he's on my mind, the further I feel away from him. I don't know if this is normal for us to reunite or I'm moving on. I feel a bit sad / destabilized. Yeah, I think it's completely normal for you to, as you're putting yourself first, causing you to need to manifest this person, then of course, you know, it might be weird. You might feel bad because you might be realizing I've been settling for something that's not good enough for me and I don't want to do that anymore. And there's that transitionary period. So I'd say just keep focused on your manifestation. Instead of feeling sad about it, just say, hey, this is part of the process. I need to grow and become the version of me that's going to be in that healthy relationship. And maybe that involves whatever it is that I'm going through right now. So just go through it and deal with it and not question it. Just keep intending that it's working out. Jan, thank you, sir. Thank you, sweetheart. Appreciate you so much for the donation to the chat. She says, is it normal to feel kind of delusional when living from the end? I often feel like my SP and I talk all the time and expect to see him when I wake up. This question, I don't know. When I hear you say, is it normal to feel delusional? Do you mean this in a negative way, like? It sounds like you're, I don't know, it makes me feel like you're judging yourself for absence or lack or worrying about that. That's what I would say for that. Is it normal to feel kind of delusional? I mean, you know, honestly, I have to say no, because if you're feeling delusional, it means you're acknowledging that you're lying to yourself, meaning you're acknowledging that what you have is not here yet. You should feel like this is already mine. Like, I'm $100,000 a month, me. I'm a multimillionaire. I'm a self-manifested billionaire. Do I think you're delusional? Why does it make you feel like you're delusional? What are you not convinced of? Myra says, I feel like this thought has been really getting in my way, but before my SP and I started talking, he had a crush on the now third party who is now, how can I change that? Because I can't help but to think it's always her. I wouldn't be surprised if you felt chosen last before, or that someone else could be better. You worry that someone else could take your person, that someone else is better equipped for the job, smarter, prettier, or whatever. So I would, first of all, you got to cut in that truth. It's your truth. Live it. So the who, the what, the other, I don't even know. I just know this person likes me. They like to be around me. We have an amazing connection. We have a deep bond. They're always thinking about me. They always want to make me smile. They always want to be around me. We have a great rapport when we're together or whatever. Ready for yourself, and then bounce that shit out of there. You just can't let it settle. You can't let it settle. You're letting her win. You're letting or I'm assuming it's her, sorry. You're letting the other person win. You are letting them take over your mind and your control when they don't have power over you. You have it. So stop giving it away. Okay. Love, peace, Batman socks. Love, peace, and Batman socks. That's fine. I hope that everybody's internet connection's okay. I'm seeing a spinning wheel on my iPad, but I'm still getting messages. And I think we're doing okay. Oh, Brianna literally just said, yeah, I think YouTube is cutting out. Okay. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to stop. I think my TV is on. That's part of the reason. Okay, hold on. One moment. I'll be right back. Okay. Oh, of course it comes on just for that. Okay. Let's hope this stays now. All right. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Thank you, Brianna. I appreciate you. You need to pay me $2 to do that. I'm going to give you that $2 back. Thank you. 2 Canadian dollars. I don't know what that is in American dollars. And I appreciate you being here. Oh yeah, we might be light on mods. If anybody wants to volunteer to be a mod, Amanda, would you like to be a mod? I'm gonna make you a mod. I hope you don't mind. There you go. Where did she go? We're back. Okay. Let's just turn my iPad off and just say goodnight to that because you don't want that to. Of course, everything is working for that. Okay. All right. I'm just going to have to use my terrible eyeballs to look at this. I mean, my really amazing vision. I can see everything. Okay. Maya says, when my boyfriend doesn't text me, I feel like I'm losing interest. I feel like I deserve better, and I feel like I'm interested in other guys. Long distance and my boyfriend haven't seen him in 5 months, but I do want to be happy with him. What should I say to myself? Well, I am happy. I make great choices. The people in my life are exciting and interesting and treat me with respect. They like to be around me. They like what I have to say. Pretend that it works out best case scenario with your boyfriend, because sounds like you are young and not, at least not making yourself happy or doing what makes you happy. So I would say start putting yourself first. Intend that it's going to work out with him. Don't worry about him. Instead of worrying, start living your life for you and enjoying people. What? What do you want? What do you want? Come here. Those friends might help us on our way to manifestation. That's an interesting question. I do definitely think that people are, like, we're all vessels, we're all messengers of something. So sometimes when you're not able to get the message, like your subconscious has been maybe telling you and you're not picking up on it, and this was a way to get to you, or it was the easiest way to get the message to you. It was somebody that's close to you, so you would trust and listen. Either way, I think at the end of the day, one thing that I keep, hey, I know, please don't claw my chair. Sorry. One thing that I keep seeing a lot of, and I mean, obviously I'm literally on a Q&A right now, but there's so much questioning. Did I do this? What does this mean? Is this blah, blah? Like, I don't have the answer for you. You are the answer, not me. You guys decide. Is it good? I don't know. You tell me. How do you feel about it? Self-sufficient, more self-diagnosis, more looking internal, more looking at what is manifesting in your life, drawing correlations, drawing conclusions. Why do I keep manifesting this? Nobody can answer that question for you. Okay. And I'm not just saying you, Maya. I'm just saying in general, like, I just see a lot of people a lot of questioning. How do I, why do I, what is this? What does this mean? Is this something? Is it? You tell me. You are your own Webster. I talk about that in this week. Oh my God. Bunny cat pops through this a lot. Anywho, I've never bought new furniture in my life before. It's so stressful. I don't know if I'd ever buy new furniture again. Like a whole house of new furniture. No. It's like the worst thing ever. I love my stuff. I'm a pack rat. Like, yeah, I'll definitely be probably a hoarder at some point in my life. Anyways, and there's me defining myself by that. But hey, I like stuff and I like my stuff and it makes me feel happy and I love it. Anywho, less attention on me, more attention on you guys. Stop questioning so much. Just be the definition. Who cares what the rest of the world thinks it means? It doesn't matter what the rest of the world thinks it means. That's irrelevant with a capital I. Okay, so focus on what you think it is, and that's what it is, literally, for any subject in the world. I feel like I didn't fully answer this question. RN, been letting go lately, and it's freaking me out. The less he's on my mind, the further I feel away from him. I don't know if this is normal for us to reunite or I'm moving on. You guys are putting all of your focus onto somebody else and diminishing your own power when it needs to be on you, and everything else will work out. If you just put all that focus on you and making sure that your mind is focused where you want and it's disciplined and stable, You don't need to manifest your person. They're already going to show up exactly the way you need them to. Have a car, you're trying to drive your broken down ass car on the highway with some brand new seat covers. Like, yeah, your seat covers look great, but what about your engine? Shit is smoking, shit's on fire, shit's falling off of it. Deal with the engine, deal with the mechanism, and then, yeah, seat covers, great. Okay, it's an afterthought. It's not the whole thing. Okay. Okay, Linda says, hi, Roxy. What do you think about training your mind to just always be present as opposed to focusing on your desire and being super on top of your thoughts all day? Because being present is kind of turning off the mental chatter altogether, so there's no negative thoughts and just enjoying your life here now. Yeah, I think that's kind of the goal. I think that's kind of where I'm going with all this is making sure to remember I said last week, you're the what and the now, not the hen or the what, not the when or the how. Meaning you are the declaring, you are the focusing, you are the choosing of the new reality, but your options show up. You get to experience that even more in depth or even deeper because you are present and you are aware and you're in the moment. You've practiced sitting in the present moment and just soaking up what's around you. Actually, I saw a comment on, I think it was on a YouTube comment today. Somebody said that they wanted to manifest a large bird. This is like on one of my videos this morning. And they wanted to manifest a large bird. So they were looking all over. Where's this large bird? Where's this large bird? Couldn't find it. So they realized, okay, I'm not going to find it when I'm looking for it. Let me just enjoy what's around me and look up at the sky and enjoy it for its actual beauty. And that's it. So they looked up in the sky to enjoy the beauty of it. And that's when they saw the big bird. So yeah, 100%. I think you're absolutely right. If you can so this is what I would say. In the moments when we're here and now, we're experiencing it. We're live, we're paying attention, we're engaged with the people we're with, we're looking around, we're noticing, we're feeling, we're observing, we're understanding, we're being there, we're experiencing. And then when we're not doing that, we are playing the programming of our new, when you're having lunch with your friend, that's when we pop into right there and we're engaged and we're having that conversation. So yeah, I'd say if you can balance your time between being in the moment for things that matter and then taking the times that are just kind of like tedious moments, and instead of letting yourself worry or spiral or do those things, you're putting yours crying, nothing good is happening, just pain. Well, I can tell you right now that last sentence, you're just cementing into your reality. Nothing good is happening. It hurts. I can't stop crying. It's nothing's worked. You are reaffirming it over and 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 over. So, okay. So how do I feel about this? I think that, the shadow work stuff is good as far as diagnostics go. Obviously we want to know, where's the stuff that's making me cry? Why am I triggered constantly? What am I not dealing with that is constantly manifesting in my body? Okay, I know where I'm at now. I know what it is that's causing me. Now I'm going to step in and take control, because just to let you know, you are not crying. You are not emotion. Get the feelings out. But the problem is that you're attaching thoughts and meaning and worry and doubt and fear and all kinds of stuff along with the feelings. Okay. If the shadow stuff is there, again, deal with it, figure out where it's at. And then we start launching countermeasures. We start rewriting these beliefs. We start changing things in our past with past revision, viewing situations differently so that it takes away the sting, so that things don't continue to manifest and define us anymore. And then from there, you must be very on top of not allowing your thoughts, it's fine, or whatever it is that you do that keeps you off the ledge. That's where you need to go, up here, while the body is processing the emotions. So separate the thoughts and the thoughts with it. That's why it won't stop. That's why the pain won't stop, because you just keep reliving it and digging it up. It's not allowed to be buried or let go, because you're constantly living it and bringing it up and affirming it. And here it is. And there's the pain again. And oh my God, the pain. Oh my God, this is horrible. Nothing good is happening. I can't stop crying. It's amazing. Or it's horrible. I'm sorry. I'm so used to like affirming good stuff. It's hard for me to get all that weird stuff out. So yeah, detach the emotions, separate the emotions and the thoughts from each other. And then, okay. VNA. I hope I said your name right. She says, hello, Roxy. Thank you for your teachings. I've been manifesting my SP. No signs yet. Okay. I love you. I'm going to assume you're new here. We're not going to affirm that, okay? I've been manifesting my SP. We're not even your parentheses do not cancel out the fact that you just affirmed that you're not seeing your manifestation. So that's got to go, okay? So first things first, I'm just letting that's where your truth is at. But sometimes I feel like doing this is kind of weird. I don't know if you understand me. I do understand you, but the thing about it is you're already doing it. So, like, deal with it. You know what I mean? Like, you're already doing it. You've already manifested this person. It's just not the version you want. So you can think it's weird and continue to get no signs, or you can just stop questioning it and just focus on the work and the discipline and keeping your mind. It's okay. I think you're thinking of it in a weird way. Is it weird to only allow yourself to think about people in a way that works for you? Is it weird to be with me that I cannot entertain 1 second of them not being that way? Is that weird? I don't think it's weird. It's just like, you might be an asshole right now, but in my mind, you're still a kind, caring person. That's not weird at all. So no, I don't think so. That's weird. Round of people telling me that I sound mean. I'm like, well, this is just how I talk. And I get fired up. You know how it comes out. Because I care about you, but we answer the same questions almost all the time here. So, big sister energy. Okay. I definitely want to help you, but I'm not going to coddle anybody. It's not going to help you. And there's like a zillion law of attraction. I apologize. Anywho, okay, what's next? Okay. Your intuition, in my personal opinion, is your connection. It's like your interpretation of the vibration. It's you being in the awareness, like being connected to here before my eyes can perceive it. So that could be interpreted as intuition. I hope that answers your question. Shayna, thank you so much. I appreciate you all so much. Appreciate your generosity. Thank you. She says, I had an amazing job interview last week, and now she wants me and will call me. The job's mine. I claim it. But in capital letters, here we are. We're all in butt town now. Part of me is freaking out on the when. How should I flip my thoughts? I think you already know. This job is mine. It doesn't matter when. It's working out. Separate money from things happening. I've talked about this before. Money is not bills being paid. Money is not your job. These are separate things. Okay. So if you need money, or I'm just assuming that's what the issue is, because that's the only reason why someone would want to start a job. I have a job or not, I get money. Whether I'm working or not, money always comes. Whether I'm sleeping or awake, I always have money coming in. So I'm not really worried about it. It's always here for me. It'll always be there for me. It always flows. So that's fine. Over here now with my job, of course they want me. I'm the number one candidate. I'm the person that they're looking for. They're to be perfect. I'm going to walk into that place with my head held high. I'm going to know that this is my job. Everybody here loves me. I'm going to do the best job that I can. I'm going to enjoy being here, and they're going to enjoy having me. That's all I really need to know. If I've got job, bills, these are all separate things. And we need to feel good about each one of these things. Because if you attach money to the job and the bill pay, like these are all three attached now. I'm just assuming. Let's say it's a bill, a rent, or whatever, a car payment, whatever it is, legal fees, I don't fucking know, medical fees, something like that. You have these bills, okay? Then you have your job, which is going to pay for it, right? But money is the thing that you think is going to pay for it, right? So now we have this three-way of fuckery. So if you feel worried about your bill, and I need my job to get it because I need this job to get any three of these subjects, and you connect them, now you got weird feelings about all of them, and you have barriers between you. So we clean up each little area. Money, great. Always here, comes to me all the time. Get a bill, pay it. I don't even care. Whatever, pay the whole thing, not even a problem, because money always comes to me. Great, bye. Anyways, job. Yes, they love me. I'm the best person. I'm the only person for this job. This job was made for me. I literally manifested out of the sky. So of course it's going to be mine. How can it go to anybody else in my reality? Of course not. Anyways, bye. So bill pay, well, obviously this is going to get paid because I'm imagining myself paying it. I'm doing it energetically. Yeah, paid. Ooh, click paid. Ooh, glad that's off my plate. Okay, what's next? That's how you need to be. matters that little. If you put all of your, hell yes, change the whole story. And anytime these weird feelings pop up, launch one of those, any one of those, any story, anything like that. You just get your, long story short. Hi, Vicky. Okay. Amanda says, can I have advice on turning my SP from the version of him who only wants to be friends with benefits into the version of him who wants a committed relationship, please? Okay, so this person, he's dedicated, he's open, he's so excited for this relationship, he's ready. This is his idea. He can't stop thinking about you. You're his favorite person. He only wants to be around you. You're the only person that fulfills him. When he's not with you, he's like, dang, where's Amanda? I miss Amanda. I really miss her. I like her. I really want to be around her. Start giving him the thoughts that you need. Right now, you are allowing him to be a friends with benefit. You are allowing him to have that power in your reality. You are reacting to the 3D world when he says, I just want you as a friend. No. Okay, cool. We can be friends. Absolutely. Because people in relationships are friends too. That's so sweet. We are friends. We're friends and we're partners. That is so cute. You decide what it means. So stop deciding that FWB means friends with benefits. Maybe it means friends with boyfriend. Yay. I'm friends with my boyfriend. Yay. Okay. Awesome. What's next? Stop giving this stuff power, guys. Okay. It doesn't have any power unless you let it. Okay. Cola Child. Okay, Chillosaurus Rex. I can do Chillosaurus Rex. Oh, I do have numerous. I didn't bring any of it in here. We got these. This is I call it the belly badge. Sure, because it reminds me of a Care Bear. We've got Black Moon hoodies with the small on the front and big on the back, and same with Roxy Talks logo. We've got everything is working out, best case scenario on the back. And we've got new shirts that say Dreamer and then ones that say Soul Search. I'm ordering samples. I have some. And there will be more, but that's available in the merch store if you're interested. Roxy Talks will probably do. Okay, I can do one for health. I don't know when I'm going to do it, but I will. I don't know when. Yeah, I don't know when that'll be. Let me put it in my little book. Nope, I didn't bring a pen. Somebody wants. Okay. Reagan says, most questions are about SPs, but I have one about health. Okay. I'm just going to address this real fast. Sometimes I get criticized for doing SP stuff. Like, this is what the people want. Again, I didn't do this to talk about SPs all day long. I didn't do this to talk about manifesting your ex all day long, but this is what people want to know about. So if you have a problem in the group about there being too many specific person posts, well, be thankful that you have your person or you're not worried about it because it's driving lots of people fucking crazy. Keeping me in business. So twice during the time I had it, like I literally would not say the word out loud. If anybody asked, if they saw me wincing from it, I wouldn't tell them what was, nothing, I'm fine. I would not give it any airtime. And then that was part of it. And then I visualized it being erased. I approached it from many angles of it's not, affirming its absence versus nothing on it. It was on the side of my hips. If it comes up in my mind, letting it go, dissolving it, just giving it as little airtime as possible while also visualizing it away or visualizing it gone. So for you, I would visualize it like, that's just what I'm seeing. Like, I don't know. That's just what is going on in my brain. It being like sucked out and then thrown away over and over. And let yourself know that this means this is nothing here, perfectly healthy, have the most amazing body, I'm in full health. And then, approach your health side from every angle that you can, affirming, scripting, constantly in the mind frame of a healthy version, not talking about it unless you absolutely have to, like unless you're like at your doctor and you have to discuss it, but being very with this thing. So yeah, you want to get to it at all angles that you can. You're on the right track, and definitely one on his belly that he got removed. And that was really scary for me because he's 12 years old to have him go into surgery. So I was just like every time I saw the thing on his stomach, I would just like visualize it like being like cut out and then gone and like sewed up and gone. You know what I mean? So, and it is, I don't know, he's doing great. He's doing perfectly fine. So that's where I would go with that. That's I can't speak to anything else. But it worked for me for that specific ailment, I'll say. Properly is living in the end, basically just living in my head and constantly reaffirming what I want. I often hear my SP saying he is so glad we are together. Yeah, that's good. And I think that earlier we talked about being present in the moment when things are good, when things that you want to experience are happening, is kind of checking back in, like stepping back into the I've talked before about to the 3D reality and experience the good things. And then when it's stuff that's like boring or tedious or stuff that you don't like, that's when you get back into the lab coat role, the technician role, and you're paying attention to where your thoughts are at. So, basically just living in my head and constantly reaffirming what I want. Yeah, just make sure that I think you're there. It's like every single day, keeping myself in the mind frame up. And you guys are witnessing the growth of it. So clearly it's working. You know, for me, different approaches. This one happens to be mine, and this happens to work for me. And it works for a lot of my clients. And I know I know you are, but yes, as long as it's more so just like, I know this is happening for me. I don't need to have 3D. I don't need to have 3D confirmation. I get it all the time, which is really great. And the world works out for me, but I know it's happening no matter what. I'm not questioning it. I'm in the mind frame. I'm the me that's already experiencing it. That's where you want to be. So I think if you're hearing him saying things like that in your head, that's good. Live it and just don't question it. I think a big overall arching thing of this is like, question what may. I mean, it sounds like the same thing, doesn't it? Going about your life, believing that he will come back to you when it's ready. Yeah, that's what I would say. Rita, where's the beginning of your question? Okay. Okay, she says, I've already been working on confidence and letting go, but is there anything specific to do or common limiting belief for these issues? Okay, yeah, I feel like I've spoken at length about this is fine. I don't need to worry. I don't need to text. Everything's fine. I don't need to text. We're fine. He's cool. Maybe he's working. Maybe he's busy. Maybe he dropped his phone in the toilet. I don't really care. We have an amazing connection. This person is totally into me. He likes me more than I like him, I think, which is okay. I'm okay with it. I really like him, but I think he likes me a little bit more, and it's all working out. That's it. If you're doing anything but that, shut it down and go somewhere else. Go there. Go back to that, okay? Off of a soulmate, fate-based type of thing. I'm not really into subscribing to that because it takes the power away from you and you have the power. So, okay. Allison says, I'm manifesting an SP. Why does it seem like when my manifestation is about to come, I get, whenever your manifestation seems like it comes, that's when it does. Yeah, I'm so powerful. Woo! Even if nothing's happening, you can't afford to keep telling that story. And that story is, there could be a bunch of things in between, but that's definitely going to be standing in your way. Hi, Tyler. Spiral. I think it's slowing down, but how do I let go? Get myself up and stop my limiting beliefs on what I think he's doing since he's in contact with me. I don't know. Are you suffering from spirals, downward spirals? You can't get out of your worry. You can't stop thinking about what you're really suffering from is a non-disciplined mind. You're suffering from not being in control of your thoughts. So that's where you need to start. You're not suffering from your person. I let the 3D world affect me. You shouldn't. Okay, fine. So And what's next? Like, I find with this part of this law of attraction community that like it gets under my skin is just this. There's so much just like everybody's so ready to give up. We're so willing to just, oh, it didn't work. Why didn't it work? Tell me why it didn't work. What did I do wrong? Why didn't it work? This is a law. How come it's not like, how come, yeah, this is fake. It doesn't work for everybody. This is witchery. It doesn't really work. Like, how come it's not? Why are you deciding immediately to stray you off your path? How can you expect to get to your destination if you literally keep stepping off your path every 5 minutes? Every time there's a slowdown, you don't know what needs to fall apart in order for things to fall together. So, like, why are we giving up so easily? Why is it just like, oh, I tried it, it didn't work? Why? Not saying that's you. That's just like overall, it's like all these voices are screaming at me, and that's what I hear. I tried it and it didn't work. Now tell me what to do. Like, I can't tell you. I can't tell you why. I can't make you do it. I can't manifest for you. I'm simply explaining to you what I have understood and learned myself, what my clients are experiencing and understanding and learning themselves. And then the rest is on you. The rest is on you. You have to be disciplined. You need to be on top of your thoughts all day long. That's what worked for me. I used to not get everything that I wanted the way it's working out now, but that was before I was on top of all of my thoughts. And now I am. And now maybe it is a focus and it is a practice and it's a discipline and maybe it is kind of tedious sometimes and tiring, but so is spiraling all day and wallowing in sadness. So pick the lesser of two evils, which clearly it's this, because there's a reward on this end of it, is that you just get all the stuff that you want also. So it definitely is worth it. Brianna, stop it. I love you. Thank you. You're so kind and generous. And an amazing, amazing moderator. Thank you. Deanna, thank you for letting me yell at you. I love you. It's all tough love. Stop giving up. Keep focusing. Who cares what the 3D world says? It is irrelevant. Okay. Micro says, do we have to visualize in first person? Sometimes I find it hard to not visualize. I think that if you are doing it from first person, it might solidify it into your subconscious more clearly. What? What are you? For anybody that no, this cat knows when I'm working, and she specifically bothers me because she wants, like, you don't, because you have 27 hours of the day. That doesn't make any sense. 21. If you have a manifestation question, we can answer it with the group. She's like, how do I open it? Okay. My cat just manifested this closet being open. You did it! Congratulations! Wow. Congrats, Bunny. You did it. Proud of you. Okay. Where were we? Understand what you're doing. This is what I want. This is what I'm getting. Here's me and my person kissing on a movie screen. Oh, that's cute. Okay, how about this? If you're worried about it, maybe like if you see yourself on the movie screen thing, take a moment to be like, look at us on the movie screen. We're so cute. And then visualize yourself in a movie screen eating popcorn, watching on the screen, so that you are like, I'm watching myself. This is me happening. I'm watching my own life unfolding. Michael Jackson gif. You know what I mean? I've probably had a lot of other limiting beliefs in the way. Because what that sounds like to me is that they're really close with their manifestation. They just had their own limiting beliefs, their own blocks or whatever that were in the way. So it was going to the periphery, but it was still happening in their reality. So, I don't know. I just would say, do what works for you. If you visualize in the third person and it works for you, then fine. But also maybe you can practice visualizing in the first person by just like, I don't know. I have this notebook next to me. Looking at this notebook, I'm looking at my hands, which I have a lot of shit on my hands to memorize. So it's like easy to pick out my hands in my mind. But now I close my eyes, I can still see my hands, and not see, like I can imagine what my hands look like holding this because I just looked at it. Okay. So now that I've done that, I can put this down. I can still see what my hands are doing. Now I'm looking at my tattoos. You know what I mean? It's like, it's practice doing that, and getting used to it. Like calibrate yourself into the scene. Like Fix your hair, pull your chair out, fix your clothes, grab someone's hand, cheers, populate it, the rest of it with whatever the hell you want. And do what works for you at the end of the day. And there's another thing, just always do what works for you. That's the key, because you are the one doing it. I'm not doing it for you. No one else is doing it for you. Any other law of attraction coach is not doing it for you. It's you doing it all. So just find out what works for you and then lean into it. Hi, Vibe Nancy. Hello from Portugal. Thank you. Appreciate you being here. Just a second. What are you doing? That's why you're not supposed to be in there. All right. Okay, Deanna, 2 times here you replying to. Okay, David says, hi, I've been manifesting my SP, but now I'm seeing people that look like my SP on the street everywhere. How is that? You're getting close. I kind of just like answered that in the last question. You're visualizing it. Maybe you still have blocks that are in between person. So that's why other people are coming through to your world, but this one's not, because there's still some sort of resentment or feeling or worry or doubt or insecurity or whatever. So I would look at your specific feelings about this person in things going on under the surface with this specific person that are not worked out. Let go. I always found myself thinking about my SP. Okay, I have a lot of videos about letting go, and I'm doing one this week on the path of least resistance, shutting down the question mode and opening up the answer mode. It's basically about how to let go and stuff like that. So I'm going to have you watch that. Not that I don't want to answer. It's just, if it's something I've gone to length about. Tina, appreciate you. Reagan, I'm not having trouble. If you're kind of new to this and you're having trouble believing it, first things first, I would say look into quantum physics, just so that you can understand how energy behaves. It's not spirituality. It's not woo. This is how energy acts on planet Earth. Okay. And then secondly, yeah, start manifesting small things. For me, it was like a feather is like my anchor, a feather and butterflies, whatever. But high five from a stranger, find $1 on the street, a free coffee, a lemonade, fat ass fucking bird. And then you go on about your day. And then when a bird shows up, yes, I did it. Oh my God, I'm manifesting. Woo, I did it. Celebrate. Okay, Amanda says, I'm manifesting. I don't know where your deck is or where you live, but I can tell you right now your deck looks really fucking good because I just saw it in my mind. So cool, it's done. Now we don't need to worry about it. Next. Okay. I love you, but that's as much as we need. That's as much focus as we need to give it, because I don't know if everybody has manifested instantly. For me, when I manifest something instantly, it's always stuff, not always stuff that doesn't matter, but usually it's stuff that's just like, yeah, whatever. I just say it and then it's just like a thing that's said and then it just comes up and you're like, why does that come about? And I'm working on, getting this person to me for 6 months and they're not here, but it's because we don't do anything to tear down. Worrying about it, you're not wondering where it's at. You're not offering resistance. You're not offering parameters. You're not checking with the universe. You're not worried that you're not good enough. You're not worried that it might go to someone else, because who cares, right? So apathy, a little bit of apathy, kind of to the letting go question. Part of it's a little bit of apathy. You can have whatever the fuck you want. So just, if I can have anything, that makes everything a little less special. In a way, and this is a way to wrap your mind, or a way to form your mind around it, so we can diminish the stuff that's not working and amplify the stuff that does. If everything is possible for me, I can have absolutely anything that I want, and I don't need to settle, and nothing is really that special, because I can always have bigger, better, faster, stronger, because I'm in control here. But this is why we were talking earlier about living in the moment and taking that role on when you experience it, so that you can appreciate it and you can say, damn, I manifested an amazing version of whatever the hell this is, and I really like it. And then you get to experience and live it out, let those feelings drum up and manifest over again or whatever. Yeah, I don't know where I lost my train of thought. What's next? Natasha says, hey, Roxy, hello. I love your drive. Thank you. I struggle on manifesting self-love /confidence. Okay, so first things first is that the thing that just like, I'm doing the thing I love, even if it's making crafts or watching Disney movies, whatever it is. Make sure that you are giving yourself pouring. So give yourself some stuff that fills your cup back up. Whether even if it's the dumbest thing, like I just really like Wendy's French fries or something like that. Like, I just made that up. But give yourself the things that you like so that you are not. I got this from a client. Actually, I'm not going to take credit for this. So you're not wanting. She said, I'm giving myself whatever it is that I want, even if it's a food or whatever, because I don't want to perpetuate the energy of wanting something. Even if it's just, I want some ice cream, I don't want the energy of wanting something to perpetuate in my world. So I'm giving myself whatever it is that I want. I was like, damn, that's pretty freaking insightful. So start giving yourself your own time, giving yourself what you need to be fulfilled, the things that make you happy, the things that make you like at the end of the day. Start complimenting yourself, getting used to looking in the mirror and saying, hey, your hair looks really cute today. Oh my God, my outfit's super cute. I really like my hair. My teeth look nice. Oh, my skin is so bright. Oh my God, I look good. Damn, I look good today. Okay. If you can't compliment yourself just on whatever, then start with what I call the list of keeps. These are the things that if you are going to trade out all of your, any of your physical characteristics or personality traits, you could trade out. There'd be some that you'd keep. There'd be a couple that you'd be like, I'm going to hold on to this one. You start there, you start complimenting yourself there, getting used to giving yourself a compliment and taking a compliment. Okay. Doing it over and over and over until it starts to feel more natural, and then start adding in. Yeah. And by the way, you also are, you're really good at spaghetti. You're an amazing friend. And also, I kind of really like these beautiful eyes you got. Okay, I like my eyes. Dang, I do like my eyes. And you start giving yourself more and more and more and more, treating yourself better, putting yourself first, not allowing anybody to cross your boundaries. That's another big part of it. Not allowing people to harm you, not allowing yourself to react to the 3D world. There's a lot that goes into it, but basically at the end of the day, it's putting yourself first. It's putting your own needs first. It's putting your own feelings, opinions, desires, whatever first, so that you can show up for your life as the best version, so that you can show up as a 10, meaning you can manifest everyone else at a 10, and everything in your life is going to be good. X Tina, I am with you. I just don't. Valerie. Okay. Oh, Freya. Valerie was my matron of honor, and I literally sang Valerie at my wedding to her. Hi, thanks for being here. Deanna says, Roxy, I promise I'm not giving up. I promise he's mine and it's done. I know that in my gut. I'm just having a moment. Thank you for yelling at me. Haha, I needed it. I'm here for you, girl. Anytime you need to be yelled at, come my way. Thing is monumentally life-changing. It's yeah. You notice it when you don't do it. When you get into the habit of doing it every night, you can tell the next day when you didn't script. You're like, oh shit, I didn't script last night. Like, you definitely feel it and notice it in your life. It is just, it's great. Amazing. And thank you for reaffirming that and letting everyone else know how important it is. Okay. Natalie says, hey, I'm being ghosted from my SP. It hurts because nothing bad happened and we have known each other for 2 years. What can I do now? I can't stop analyzing. Okay. What was I feeling before this person disappeared? What do I truly feel that is possible for me in love? What do I truly feel about this person? What am I worried about? What am I insecure about? What do I think about during the day? Where are my thoughts at? If you want to analyze, go there, but do it in a self-diagnosis type of way, in a non-judgmental way, and use your creative faculties to help your life instead of making it worse. Okay. Roxy, you're the best big sister in the world. Oh, thank you. I don't think you've already done it, but I would love to have a video about the importance of self-love when manifesting, because I feel like this is a key point that people tend to overlook. Cheers from Paris, and thank you for all you do. Funny you should say that, because Wednesday's video, being your best version, it's about why it's good to be your best version when you're manifesting. So thank you. I appreciate that. And it is coming Wednesday. Don't forget to tune in. Evelyn says, what do you think of the Mandela effect? I don't know why I read that weird, because I knew exactly what I was reading, but I read it weird. What do you think of the Mandela effect? It shows evidence of the parallel realities because some people remember logos and movie quotes differently. You know what's funny is that my husband and I got super into conspiracy theories a couple of years ago, and Mandela effect was like what got us there. So yeah, I believe it because I remember the Berenstain Bears and I remember Nelson Mandela dying in prison. So yeah, yeah, I would say it's probably most likely evidence of the sorry, I didn't have any coffee today. I'm still so amped up. It's evidence of the parallel realities. I know they're messing with stuff in CERN and stuff. They have like all these things going on. But focusing on that too much is putting power outside of yourself. And I'm only saying that because I was there myself. We did a lot of conspiracy theorying, and it's just kind of like, yeah, all right. Let's get back to, that's fine and all, but like, let me get back to making my life amazing. That's kind of like the way that's kind of like that. That's exactly what we were talking about earlier about making the list of short list of things. Just like that. I intend for someone to call me beautiful, and they did. That's amazing. Good for you. That's awesome. Oh, and then they go on to say, I have so much fun with everyone as you pushed out. It is really fun when you start to understand it. You're just like, you like me, you like me, you like me, free coffee. Thank you. You're awesome. You love me. I'm beautiful. Thanks. And like, for me, like I live in LA, there's a lot of like weirdos. So being on the street sometimes, when I would be walking my dogs in my old house, if I saw like weirdos or creepers, I would just think, I have nothing they want. I have nothing they want. They don't even care. They don't even see me. I have nothing they want. They're not even interested. They got other things going on. I have nothing they want. I'm fine. And I don't know if that prevented me from interacting with them, but it definitely didn't happen. So that the interaction didn't happen. So yeah, it's fun. It's fun to use it when you stop worrying about it and just like let it be the thing that happens and just accept the fact that this is how planet Earth works. It's not what they thought, what you were told as a child. So great, cool. Because what I was told as a child, it's kind of limiting. Good. I'm glad it's not like that. What is it like? How do I do it? How do I use it to my favor? That's where I'm at. That's where I'm trying to bring everybody along to. Michelle says, also, can you manifest more pics and videos of your cat? Yeah, I'll put more stuff up of her. I wasn't taking pictures. I said this last time. I wasn't taking a lot of pictures, so it just wasn't like, it wasn't Roxy approved, like stuff like doing shit for me. So thank you to my team, everybody that's on my team that is here and has my back. I so appreciate you guys. Alexandra says, nice hoodie. Thank you. This is a Black Moon Society. We call it the belly badge hoodie. It has the, I don't know if Facebook can see it. Black Moon Society on the back. This comes in black and hot pink also. I got the light pink, just very similar. So I might take this one down. I just got it for myself because I like the color of it. But up close, you can see the logo. But again, from far away, it's kind of hard to see anything but the stars. But, you know, we don't care what other people think, right? It's only for us. When I look, yeah, it does come in hot pink and it does come in black as well. And that's all at my merch store. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate you. We do have new merch. We've got everything is working out best case scenario. I keep hearing Chillosaurus Rex, so I'll make some Chillosaurus Rex shirts. And oh yeah, we've got ones that say Dreamer right here, and then ones that say Soul Searcher. Those are really cute. Okay, what do we have next? To have power in your reality, you need to stop watering that plant, stop giving it power, stop focusing on it, and stop letting the Suthier. I hate when I see people's names wrong. I apologize if I did. She says, or he, I'm sorry, you don't have an icon, so I can't tell. This person, thank you so much for being here, says, love you so much, Roxy. Thank you for all that you do. There's stuff going on behind my SP's back from his family that I'm aware of. I'm not in a place to tell him directly. How do you suggest I affirm that he sees it himself? That he does. Okay, let me back up actually, because what I would affirm in this situation is that everything is working out best case scenario. He's happy, healthy, whole. He has amazing, supportive, and loving people in his life and in his family, and they only want the best for him. Because I don't think that if you've already got a version where this is happening, I don't think that calling more into existence is helpful. I mean, this is just my opinion. But I would say more so, let's just focus on creating a happy, healthy, whole environment for him and supportive people around him, including you, including his family. And then we don't, I would say more so, worry about creating a happy, healthy, whole environment. Nope, he's not in here. Oh, wait. Hey, baby. Could you please possibly refill my water? Yeah. Thank you. I think I add time lag to all of my manifestations in believing that they are so far in the future. Should I do anything about it, or is it fine just waiting for whatever it is that you want? If you got it right now, if it's a specific person, and you're waiting for whatever. Imagine that you got the conversation, the text message, the date, the whatever that you need now, the apology. Imagine that you got it right now. Where are you at tomorrow? Where are you at in 2 weeks? Put your manifestation there. I think a lot of times we have these, how do I say this? A lot of times people focus too much on living in the end, meaning like, I want to be married with my person, so I need to take myself 10 years down the road, but it doesn't feel believable. So living in the end of marriage is happy, healthy, whole relationship. That's the end, right? In theory. So that's what you're shooting. Hi, baby. Thank you. Oh my fucking God. I manifested a lemonade. I said it. Did you hear me say that?
No.
Oh my God. You got the last time I manifested a lemonade, you randomly brought it to me too.
Yeah.
Oh my God. See you. I'm going to see a big fat bird. Yeah, I'm going to see a big fat bird today too. Well, I'm going to drink this lemonade I just got from the universe. Oh my God. Oh, I can't. Baby. Oh, never mind. I got it. I couldn't open it. Holy shit. Hey there, delicious. That's what it says. That's so fucking weird. Okay. Wow. There we go. Manifestation in real time. You guys saw it. Can't deny it now. Make a little list of random things so they'll just randomly come to you. That's so funny. What were we talking about? Oh yeah. Okay. No, over here. Oh yeah. So instead of going too far, like I am married, living in the. I always use this analogy of like people are always like, and I'm twisting I'm waking up next to my person and I'm looking at my wedding ring and twisting my wedding. Like that's real marriage life right there. Okay, so your goal, if we're talking about SP, which I think we talked about earlier, we are. You put yourself into that. I am the version of me that can sustain a happy, healthy, whole relationship. Meaning I don't fear, I don't worry, I don't doubt, I don't have insecurities. I know my person's mind. I'm not even stressed about it because no matter where they are in the world, doesn't really matter because in my reality, in my mind, we are already together. Happy, healthy, whole. This person respects me and appreciates me. We have an amazing bond. That's all I really need to know. You have to just like the other stuff that doesn't work, just send it away, send it away, send it away, send it away. And keep your focus on what works for you and keep it believable. So yeah, if you can't go all the way out to the future, put yourself tomorrow, put yourself in 2 weeks. If you were, okay, think about it like this. Let's say you were the married version. Okay. Let's go the opposite version. Look at this from the opposite direction. Let's say marriage is our end goal. Okay. 10 years down the line, I'm married. Fine. If you're married in 10 years, if you are the version of you that's married in 10 years, what does she do today? That's where you need to be at. Or if I got what I needed for my person right this very moment, how would I feel tomorrow? Who would I be tomorrow? Who would I be in 2 weeks from now? Who would I be? I am focused. I am strong. I believe in myself. I know my value. I know I'm chosen first. Of course they love me. Of course they love to be around me. How could they not? You are always reaffirming that you are the version of you that has what you want. You are the version of you that's happy, healthy, whole. So yeah, so if it feels like it's too far out, go with where would you be now if that was your current reality? Where would you be if getting married to your person is inevitable, it's on your list, fine, okay, I believe you. what does that person, what did she do today in 2020? What does 10 years down the road from you do today in 2020? That's kind of where I hope that makes sense. But it's kind of mind fucky, but at the same time, it's really not. It's really easy. Okay. Kayla, I'm just going to answer this real quick. My SP is acting on and off, super romantic, then no news. How can I make him more constant and commit for once for good? Your language is really off. You're reaffirming the 3D world. You're getting hot and cold, meaning that you are somewhere offering differing vibes. What thoughts of yours precede them disappearing? What fears do you have? Oh, here we go again. I'm going to get him to commit for once. Finally, once for good, he's going to finally commit. All these parts of your language are like manifesting over and over. And that's like not even the language. And then you have your limiting beliefs, and then you might have resentment toward your person. Like all these things are in the way. So start dealing with all of them separately. I don't know if you're talking about me or my decor, but I appreciate it. And Michelle says, girl, you're staring at yourself and you know that like all these people are, no, it's different. The pressure's on, girl. We're trying to keep it cute, but it just do what it do. So, yep. Brenda, yes, I am excited about manifestation because it's exciting. You know what I mean? Like we don't have to live in this crazy world where shit just happens to us. That's not the world we live in. That's just the world we create for ourselves. So once we decide, or once we realize that what am I doing? I'm just going to fuck with this again. Once we decide that that's the reality we're living in, then you just kind of have a handle on everything and everything starts to work out. So yeah, I am excited about it and you should be too. And thank you for being part of the Black Moon Society. And get yourself a hoodie. Or don't, but you can. Okay. Nadine says, hi. Just want to say thank you. I rewatched your latest limiting belief video and everyone is you pushed out all weekend on repeat. Oh, thank you. And my SP called and we spoke for hours all weekend. Things work better, right? Because we're applying it, the knowledge, not just soaking it up. Aqua Jacket. Ooh, I like that. Says, do you have any placebo effects for your appearance? I kind of just went over that. You just start complimenting yourself, whether or not you see, like, I haven't done it. Like, actually, Doughboy, I might appear to my eyeballs. I don't care what they say. They do not run what I do upstairs. Nobody does. I do. So when I look in the mirror, I see a six-pack. When I look in the mirror, fuck yeah, I look good. Oh my God, dang, girl. What you been eating? Just broccoli for 6 weeks? I look amazing. So that's so weird. Anyways, just start complimenting yourself. Make it a habit to give yourself nuggets of you. Choosing yourself first, treating yourself better, putting yourself first so that the rest of the world can reflect that back to you. Marissa, hi babe. She says, hi Roxy, question on my SP. He was super into me, said he wanted to travel with me, and then he was super off last night. It was so cold with me, but I've been manifesting him being the best version. Okay, girl, you know I love you. You're doing it again. You are the 3D world. This is what I was talking earlier about, that we do one thing and then it didn't work now. I've been manifesting it. I'm manifesting a good version and it didn't work. Stop deciding it's not working. Stop deciding that he's hot and cold. Stop deciding he's super off. No matter what they're doing, you have to be playing like mental volleyball, mental tennis, mental chess. You need to be disciplined. I don't care what happens in the 3D world. I don't care how you feel in your mind. You must be communicating. Everything is fine. This is all good. I'm good. This is working out. This guy is on board. He can't wait. We're traveling. I can't wait. We're going on another trip. Oh my God, this is so exciting. You can't afford to let one little instance, one little experience with this person change what you're doing with your infinite power. Okay. You are infinite. So stop letting this motherfucker, you know how I feel about him. Problem is that you keep letting him or what he does change what you're doing with this and decide that it's not working or decide that it hasn't worked or wonder why, but I did. So don't do that anymore. Don't give him that much power. He doesn't have it. I mean, well, he does now because you're giving it to him, but he doesn't rightfully have it. He doesn't just get it. It must be given to him. And so I want you to stop giving it to him. I want you to start giving it to yourself. Why don't you go travel without his ass? And I'm not saying, let me rephrase that. Why don't you start booking a trip whether he's coming or not? Go on a trip because you deserve to take a vacation and you deserve to go travel and you have an amazing business and all these things going on that you need to go celebrate. And if he ends up being on the trip, great. If not, great. Either way, I'm going to have an amazing time because I am present in my own world. I'm putting myself first and I matter. So give yourself that. Maybe go with your girlfriends, go by yourself, go do something. Going by yourself sounds weird, but you know, people do that shit. People do that stuff all the time. And leave it open-ended. Yeah, he can come if he wants. If he doesn't, I don't really care because I'm gonna have an amazing time. And if he's not there, maybe I meet some sexy person on my cruise. I don't know. Not saying that you want to, but at least being in the mind frame of this person does not have a hold on me. And they do not get to decide what I do with my life. This is my life. This is your life. Your decisions, your thoughts, not his. He has no power. So stop. I want to virtually punch him. Just kidding. He doesn't exist in my reality. But you do, and so does your power. And I believe in you, and I know you will get there. Okay. Yay, me too, doll. I'm so excited. I've seen you a million times on chat, so it'll be nice to finally talk. Don't put those nails in that chair. Oh, I'm closing down the what did I do wrong with my manifestation question. I'm not going to answer that anymore. I've answered it numerous times. You did nothing wrong. Stop deciding that it's done and keep focusing. Emily, oh, I love you. Can you please post a picture with your pictures or with your shirts? She says, Roxy, I have 2 of your shirts already, but I guess I'm buying more because I love the new bigger design of the BMS logo. Thank you. Yes, I really like this one too. I think it's cute. And I appreciate you. You're so sweet. Thank you. Apart, no matter how much I flip my thoughts. Okay. I would say if you feel like you're doing the diet part right and you're focusing right, then I would start looking at your own limiting beliefs. Start looking at the patterns and the history, the things that have come up for you multiple times, the things that you've seen a lot in your life. What thoughts precede the other shoe dropping? What thoughts precede the third party coming? You get triggered with anxiety. Where do you go with your thoughts? All of that stuff is probably in the way of what's going on with you. So definitely flip your thoughts, stop affirming that it falls apart, and stop expecting it to, because it also sounds like you expect things to fall apart, and that in itself is its own manifestation. So it sounds like you have a lot going on there. You're going to start having to kind of separate these things out, write it out, get clear on paper. Look at my limiting beliefs video I just put out last week. That has a nice exercise in it where you can kind of get these things out of your mind and onto paper so that you can see where they're at. And then you can rewrite those into affirmations that work for you and then launch them. And yeah, I would say your limiting beliefs or doubts, or even just the things that you're saying, it seems like it falls apart every time. That again in itself is going to make it so you're cementing into your reality. Brianna says, Roxy's proof this stuff works. Bring on the lemonade. That was so funny. Okay, Ellie says, affirmation for someone asking you to go out this weekend. So first things first, you're going out this weekend. What are you going to wear? Where are you going? What shoes are you going to wear? Are we dressing up? Do we need to get our hair done? Do we need to get our nails done? I want you to start going into I'm going out this weekend mode. So I need to be prepared for it. And then I'm going out this weekend. I'm going out. It's going to be a really fun time. I'm so excited. Yay, I can't wait. I'm going out. Blah, blah. We're going to have such a good time. I love this person. They love me. They're so excited to be around me. They love me. Of course, they want to be around me. I'm the most exciting person in their life. I'm the funnest person they know. I'm the coolest person. I'm the prettiest. I'm the whatever you want to tell yourself about the situation. Be in the mind frame of this person has asked you out because they can't get enough. They think you're amazing. They love what you have to say. They hang out for your every word. They're so excited to be in your presence for a couple hours. And like the night, come home, visualize walking inside your door, walking inside your house and closing the door and being like, oh, best night ever. Oh my God, I had such a good time. And just kind of give yourself all the little kind of mile markers along the way that signifies and implies to your mind and to the universe that This has already happened. I already went on a date. So you went on a date next weekend. What did you do today? Remember when I was talking earlier about if you're the same, we put it 10 years out, let's put it 5 days out from now, okay? You're the version of you that went out this weekend, this coming up weekend. What did you do today? Who are you today? Where was your mind at today because you went out this weekend? Does that make sense? So memory, like the past and the present is not forward and backwards. It's an illusion. So if it's in the present, if it's in the past, no matter where it's at, infinite realities, all who knows what, they all exist here now. So I can insert a memory in front of me and insert a memory in my future, which is what manifestation is. When you guys are visualizing what you want, you're literally inserting a memory into your future, which is affecting the now. Because now that you went out next weekend, remember how you went out next weekend with your person? What did you do today? How did you feel today since you went out with your person next weekend? Yeah, I hope that makes sense. It's your girl Gummy. Okay. Thank you so much. She says, I'm so glad I was able to catch you live. TikTok brought me to you. Oh shit. TikTok is working. Thank you. Okay. She says, your video has brought a positive change in my life and it's been 3 days. Thank you to my mods. I so appreciate you all. There's fucking lots of questions. Holy shit. Okay. Maria says, do you think that when you're having a bad day, the worse it gets, that we should just laugh at it? I don't know how else to get out of those spirals. Yeah, hell yeah. I think that whenever you can have that moment of like, what the hell am I doing? This is so ridiculous. Am I really just letting this dumb story dictate my whole life? The moment you can make it ridiculous is the moment that you've won. So yeah, absolutely laugh at it like, oh my God, no more. Okay, actually, my world is working out. Everything's working out. Best case scenario. I'm fine. I think that's a great way to do it. Nicole says, how do I not feel guilty for trying to manifest a role from somebody I work close with? Okay. So instead of worrying about taking from them, think about how you are opening up space for them to get an even better role for them, because this role doesn't really fit them, right? It's actually written for you. It's actually better suited for you, and you're a better candidate for that role. So no offense, other person, this one may not be your best, but something amazing is actually coming for you. And I'm helping you get that job that you really want and you're really going to flourish at, and you're going to do so good in that role. I can't wait for you. I'm so excited. And now we have room for me to move into this role, which makes more sense. And you move into the role that works for you, which makes more sense for you. So win-win. Instead of worrying about, don't notice the lack, make it abundant. Okay. Snowstorm says, hey, Roxy, could you please help me out with some affirmations to dissolve culture / socialize differences, language barriers, and rebuild trust in the connection? Thank you for your beautiful mind. Okay. Yeah. So, all that stuff is just circumstance. I like to say things like, and I don't know what this situation is. Usually for things like this, it's like family members don't want you marrying a certain person, or there's an arranged marriage, or they don't want you're a specific gender and you're not supposed to do these things that are not the gender norm for your culture or whatever, things like that. I always, and you can replace whatever pronoun, you don't have to say your family, of course, but whatever it is like, they're super supportive of me, or people are supportive of me. They like what I have to say. They think it's really amazing that I'm so independent and that I'm a free thinker. And they like that I have these new ideas and I'm thinking of things that have never really been thought of before in my culture or whatever. And, There's all the differences. We get along despite our different upbringings, and that's actually what brings us closer together. We have this amazing connection because we each offer something to the other person that they've never got before, and we both thrive off of it. We crave it. We're our best versions when we're around each other. I don't really know your situation, so I'm just kind of making up random things, but you can kind of morph these to fit your world, and that's what you should do with any of these affirmations. Morph them to fit your language, your mouth feel. How would you actually say that if it were true for you? Language barriers. We communicate well. We understand each other, even though we may not speak the same language. It's almost like we do because we have our own secret connection, and it just makes sense. And we just get each other, and we just have this great bond, this great connection. It's so good. We trust each other. We love each other. We love communicating. We can talk for hours. Yada yada yada. Just describe what you want. Just make that a story now. Now it's like this. Now this is the story I experienced. Excuse me. Oh, good. I got lipstick on my legend hoodie. Hey. Okay. Okay, Black Dahlia. I'm going to answer this question because I think I want everybody that's listening that's doing SP stuff to just pay attention to this question, because something that we notice in this community is that people will not listen to the answers because they don't specifically relate to their situation. When in reality, it's all the same. And we're talking about an SP right now. We could be talking about money. We could be talking about a job. We could be talking about a t-shirt. We could be talking about self-esteem. We could be talking about anything. It's all the same. So I just wanted to preface before I answer this question with, this person's SP said something to them that they didn't like. I'm going to say what they said, but I want everybody that's out there listening that's doing this SP work to understand that this goes for anything your specific person might say, do, not say, not do, show up, not show up, whatever. This is the same, okay? So everyone listening, I'm giving you enough time to pay attention. She says, my SP just brought up going to a strip club tonight. I was doing so well with mental diet and affirmations. I hope. So what? Okay? It is. Let me. Oh yeah, that's why I can't find my phone, because it's right here. That it's not working for you, okay? So your person suggests you go to a strip club. In your head, that's hilarious. We're actually going to a movie though, but that's cute. Moving on. That's how you react to that. And now we're going to a movie tonight. And I'm not going to stress about strip clubs because a who club? I'm going to a movie tonight. So yeah, what? Literally, you need to be like that apathetic, that indifferent to it, because that the 3D world brought onto you that you manifested. No. He said some words. He said some things and some sounds that I have interpreted to mean something disrespectful. But it's your interpretation that makes it disrespectful, not the blah, 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 mouth words, right? So my person loves me. They respect me. They only want to see me happy. Ha 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 ha. He's hilarious. Oh my God. What movies are playing tonight though, really? Okay. That's how you need to act. You're lost. Find yourself. Find yourself right now. Okay. Because there's no lost. There is no lost. It's all you. You're doing it all. He didn't say shit about shit. He wants to go to a movie and he's really excited about it, or whatever. Going mini golf, whatever you want to do. Like, just don't decide that just because words came out of their mouth that now your reality is fucked. No. And it comes from love. There's a lot of F-bombs in this one. I apologize. Sometimes it's too much energy to censor myself. Ruby says, how do I stop being so shy around my SP? I always have my walls up when I'm with him as I'm afraid of getting hurt. So therefore it's hard to be myself around him. Okay, so I would say first things first is start doing the self-love stuff that I was talking about earlier. Why is this cushion so much squishier than this one? Start doing the self-love stuff that I was talking about earlier, complimenting yourself, giving yourself what you need, taking some Ruby time, doing things that you love to do that make you happy, hang out with a friend, go shopping, plant a tree. You know what I'm saying? Like, do things that make you happy, go paint, whatever, like, that fires you up. Do some of that, or whatever it is that fills your cup or soothes you or whatever. Do some of that so that you can start getting into the habit of putting yourself first, caring about your own feelings and your own well-being. I want you to start complimenting yourself, just like I've been talking earlier about the complimenting yourself, how we do that in the mirror. Find your list of keeps and determine the things that, again, if you were switching out personality traits or physical characteristics, anything that you want, there would be some that you would keep, even if it's just 2 things. Start there. Start complimenting yourself on those things and make it a habit to give yourself compliments and to take compliments. Feel good about yourself. And when we start putting ourselves first, giving ourselves what we need, listening to our own feelings and desires, not letting people walk on us, not letting people treat us with disrespect, not letting our 3D reality determine what we do, like we just talked about in the last question, all of these things will start to let you see, you know what? I'm kind of valuable. I'm kind of amazing. I'm kind of interesting to be around. So if I'm shy, let's not let shy be a bad thing, okay? Because people that are shy usually are not so much, well, and could be a multitude of reasons, but a lot of times shy people are just not comfortable speaking openly in front of others. That's fine. They're selective. I'm not shy. I'm selective. I select when I open up. But when I do, I'm a damn good friend. Or when I do, I'm a really good girlfriend. Or whatever it is. Like I said, we have these lists of things that we like about ourselves so that we can go back and say, you know what? I might be quiet in the beginning, but that's only because I'm selective with who I share myself with. And there's nothing wrong with that. So stop making it feel like it's a bad thing. Don't be shy. Be selective. Be demure. Instead of feeling like you're shy, be more like, I'll let you in if I decide to. You're lucky to be in my presence. A little more of that kind of energy, because he is responding to you, or that person is, I'm sorry, him. That person is responding to you. So if you feel shy and uncomfortable, you better believe he's going to pick up on it, okay? And either it's going to make him feel shy and uncomfortable, or it's going to give you more reasons to feel shy and uncomfortable. It can manifest in a million different ways. But I'm comfortable. I feel good. I like being around this person. He makes me feel comfortable. He brings out the best on my walls. Like, what? I have walls? Where are they? I don't even see them around me. So change the language, decide that this person really gets you and he's able to get you to open up and you have this amazing connection and you enjoy opening up to him and it makes it easy for you. And in fact, it's making it easier for you to open up in general in life everywhere. And just change the whole story and stop letting shy be bad and stop letting yourself define yourself as somebody who's like awkward and uncomfortable, because you don't have to do that. Can you come here? Oh, no. They said they manifested you. I was trying to get you back. Come here. No, she don't want to. Maybe she will. I saw a bunch of people saying they were manifesting the cat coming back. Okay. Michelle says, do you read the posts in your Facebook group often? If so, have any really faves lately? To be honest, I don't get to be in there that much. I just like between YouTube videos and coaching, I have like no time. It's just, it's not that I don't want to be. I just have no, like, I can't. It's hard for me to, excuse me. I'm making time. My schedule is opening up. Things are working out. I'm working on it. So do I have any faves lately? I think I talked earlier about some things that I came across that I liked, but now I can't remember it because I already talked about them. But thank you. Thanks for asking. Okay, Michelle also says, mini success story. I've been doing a lot of self-work lately. I've been winking and finger gutting at myself in the mirror, telling myself I'm beautiful. I like that. That's cute. Well, for the first time in 6 years since I had my first daughter, a guy in Walmart came up to me and told me I was gorgeous. Then he backed it up with, from the top of your head to the bottom of your legs. I was happy my manifestations are working. Then I thought, wait, what about my feet? That's funny. Yeah, what about your feet? No, my feet are cute too, sir. Thank you. But congratulations. It works. It works. It works. It works. I'm glad to hear that. Thank you. Oh man, my mods, I love you guys so much. Thank you so much. Jaron says, OMG, Roxy, I'm such a fan of you. Thank you. I appreciate you being here. Appreciate you guys. Oh my God, I love, you guys are great. Thank you, mods. Okay. Cameron Iddings says, I ran into a block of myself being. I'm going to get to that question. We just had a super chat come through. I'm going to answer this and then I'll get right back to you. Tammy says, thank you, Tammy, so much. I appreciate your generosity. Thank you. She says, how do I get my SP to call me now after he said to stop calling? I want him to come to me now like you manifested your lemonade. But that's the thing. Lemonade came so fast is because I didn't care whether I got, I almost didn't even intend for it, right? I just like said it. Like that's what that level of detachment. You see how little I cared about that and it came right away. That's what happens when we instant manifest. So if you want him to come to you right now, he's here. Bye. What's next? You got to get off the subject quick. Abandon ship, like right about now. So, yeah, change the story. Of course, he wants to call you. He can't stop thinking about you. I would do some past revision with this. And when he said stop calling, I want him to say, hey, I'm just busy. Can we talk later? Yeah, sure. Okay, great. So change the story on every level because don't take this the wrong way, but your desperation to get him to call you now and the fact that he said to stop calling, those two things, that is not, manifest eliminate. Completely different energy. So you're really going to have to like drop all that story and stop caring about it because it just can't matter. It doesn't matter at all. Now, if I would have said, manifest a lemonade, but just be mindful because sometimes lemons aren't in season and like, I don't even know where I would get one right now because I'm not really anywhere near a store and like nobody here has got lemonade and I don't even have any. So I would have not gotten my lemonade if I had done that. But because I didn't care either way, it just came through. I don't know why, but you saw it happen in real time. That is what instant manifestation is like. So if you can get to that level of, I want it, send it away. What's next? Then the things will come to you easier. So that's my advice to you. Okay, Cameron, back to this. Okay. I ran into a block of myself being right all the time, whether or not I am. It makes others upset that I am right. How can I manifest them not being upset without dumbing myself down? Okay, so for you have the story that I'm always right, even if I'm not, and people can't handle it. And I don't really want to have to dumb myself down for someone else that can't handle my rightness. And so you are keeping it there. It's not that they can't handle it. It's because it's not that it's not that they can't handle it. It's that you keep expecting them to not be able to handle it. So instead, you're always met with people who agree with you. They like what you have to say. They see your side of the opinion. Maybe they might not at first, but after, I don't have to dim my shine for anybody because this is my world. They are in it. I am the lighthouse. They are the ships. If you're the lighthouse, why would you dim your light? Those ships, they're going to come crashing into you, right? If you don't have that light shining all the time, being the beacon, a steady beam of light reflecting out across the ocean, showing the boats where the shore is, they're going to come ashore and they're going to smash up your lighthouse. Okay. So they are in your reality. In your reality, people respect you for what you say. In your reality, they think you're right too. In your reality, I don't have to do anything to make anybody more comfortable because people just naturally are comfortable around me. People in my life are intellectual and I don't have to question myself or worry that I can't be right in my rightness and someone else is going to get hurt because that's just, it's not really my world anymore. Did I have that before? Yeah, maybe. Kind of weird, but it doesn't really resonate anymore. So you're going to have to change that story because it's you doing it that's keeping that in place. Brenda, thank you so much. You're so sweet. I appreciate you. I didn't even have a question. Did you have a question? Did I see one? I thought I saw you in the group. But thank you so much for your generosity. I definitely appreciate you. Autumn, I love you. I'm going to do you a favor by not reading your question because I'm not going to take this time to read from your 3D world the way that you did. And I don't mean that to criticize you. I'm just letting you know you have 2 messages full of circumstances I'm not even going to read because we're not going to give them airtime. You're letting that be your story and it's not. Or it doesn't have to be, I should say. So change it on every level. Decide what everything means. Decide where things are going. And then don't worry, or stress about it. And if you find yourself doing it, bounce it, bounce it, bounce it, get it out of there, get it out, get it out, get it out, get it out. Shoot, 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 shoot. Little old lady on a porch, raccoons on your porch. Got a broom in your hand, shoot, 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 all the time. We're not letting these things settle. We can't let them stay up there. If you catch them up there, fine, kick them out, but they don't get to stay. And we don't beat ourselves up because they're there. Okay, I don't know how to say her name. I'm so sorry. Sustir says, I'm trying to script away a cyst in my knee, sent to affirm the absence of it. How do I script that? I'm happy, healthy, and whole. My normally, like, describe what a healthy body is like, and then visualize it gone. 3-year-old's knee. No, let's see. I have like an 8-year-old's knee in my body. Like, my joints are healthy and strong and bendy, and oh my God, I feel incredible. Literally from the opposite. Okay, I'm going to be curating thoughts from this point out, or sorry, questions. We're going to go for a few more here. Amanda says, I enjoy scripting, and the universe dropped 2 more free, beautiful notebooks in the style I like, so I will continue to do so. I think that's evidence that it's working. Says, I try to manifest my ex, but every time I try, he rejects me, saying he just wants to be friends because of exams, but our exams aren't for a year. So he's able to balance school and relationship. He's really good at it. He's really good at making time for you and focusing on his studies. He's a great student and a great boyfriend or whatever. Start telling a story that he is able to balance it, and he does want, and you guys are great and everything is fine. But yeah, from here on out, I'm gonna really probably limit the amount of circumstances that I affirm with you guys by reading your questions aloud, because there's just no point to it. Thanks, Stephanie, for being here first time. Cameron asked how long these usually last. Usually about 2 to 3 hours. So I'm at the 2-hour mark. I'm probably gonna get going here in a few. Jaya says, any advice for when you're feeling lost and stuck in a rut? I try to affirm myself out of it, but I really find it hard to find direction overall for my. Is there more on this? Is that the end of it? Okay, that's the end of it. If you feel stuck in a rut, I would say maybe take a break. Give yourself like a self-care day or self-love day where you just do stuff for you. Just do some Jaya time, or Jaya, sorry. And do the stuff that you like to do. Take some time to just like I don't need to focus right now. I'm just like, I know everything's working out for me. Make sure that you're like, yeah, everything's fine. I don't need to worry. I'm going to take some time for me. Meanwhile, the universe is taking care of my manifestations. Thank you for letting me have this time. Back to me. Okay, I'm focusing on myself. I'm giving myself what I need, or it needs to be to get what you need. I would just kind of like take some time to cool down and then reassess where you're going and see if what you want still works for you. And if not, refocus, because you always have the choice. Brenda Trott, thank you, darling, so much for donating. I appreciate you. She says, hard to ignore reality when living together. No, it's not. It's a choice, okay? Spending a lot of time alone while not putting up with 3D more affirmations or what? Okay. I know that it's difficult, okay? I know that I know I just said it's not hard, but that comes from an undisciplined mind. If you truly knew that your thoughts create your reality, you would not let yourself think that at all anymore. You wouldn't let yourself think that it's hard. It's easy. I got this. I'm always in the mind frame of my reality. My husband loves me, or I'm sorry, my person loves me. We have an amazing relationship. They only have eyes for me. I'm doing amazing. Everything works out for me. What needs my attention over here that I don't have to focus on what's happening in my 3D world right now, so that I can like ignore and reaffirm something else, and then put my focus on other places that fulfill me and keep my attention off of this thing so that I'm not constantly battling it all day. And yeah, discipline, affirmations, you say more affirmations are what? Yeah, again, this is not okay. Watch my tomorrow's video, my 360 approach. Only think the stuff that works for you and learn how to just like, I don't even see this over here. Like it just is, it's irrelevant. It doesn't have anything to do with what's going on up here. They're not the same. And I love you and appreciate you, and I'm here for you. Despicable E says, and thank you again for donating to the chat. I appreciate you. I speak with my SP all the time. I was upset with him on Friday and told him off. I have since apologized. Should I just wait for him to come around or reach out? I can't answer that question for you. That needs to be on you. I would say, listen, we're good. He doesn't even remember. He didn't even think it was that big of a deal. We're totally fine. I feel better. I got something off my chest that I needed to say. And now we're even better than we were before. So what am I worried about? What? My who, the what, the what? Yeah, we're good. We're fine. And you just need to be fine. Everything's fine down here. We're all good. They're fine. Everything's good. We're all good. Everything's fine. I'm not even worried about anything. There's nothing to worry about because my life is working out exactly the way I need it to. And maybe things need to be said. Maybe that was a wake-up call that he needed, and he's really appreciative that I said those things that I needed to say. You get to decide that. Again, you change the story. You decide what it means. Every level of it, guys, every level of your story is your control and choice, okay? You get to decide, no one else. So don't let the 3D world decide anything for you. Okay. All right, what do we have next? Facebook. Shay says, I've been feeling like I have more negative thoughts. I've been having to flip the past 1 to 2 weeks. I'm still watching lots of positive comments on YouTube, content on YouTube, but I feel like my vibe is still lower than I'd like, and that's part of the reason for more negative thoughts. I do a ton of self-care, self-love, affirmations, meditate daily, and do fun things I want to do. Is it possible this is just an ebb, or any other advice to get my vibe back up? Okay. It definitely can be an ebb. So just say, hey, I'm in an ebb right now, which is great, because if I'm in an ebb, that means and if I'm in a 2-week ebb, oh shit, I have a huge flow coming to me. Something major is coming. My life is like, oh my God, everything's working out. Everything is working out for me. No matter how shitty things feel, no matter how long your streak is, there's no point in adding to it, right? Why add? If it's been 2 weeks, why add another week to it? By affirming it, by living it, by saying that's by keeping your mind there, by worrying about it, by entertaining all the shitty things about it. Step in where you have your control, which is over. I'm not really worried about anything. I may be in an ebb, but that's fine, because a huge giant flow of energy is coming my way. So beautiful things are happening. Beautiful things are unfolding, and I'm great. Good. So also, I would say if you're doing all of the things and you're still having issues, is to look at what limiting beliefs are going up. You definitely have your language alone is obviously right here. You just reaffirmed that things aren't working for you. You're having negative, like you said, I know you're just explaining it to me, but it's just obvious in reading it where your mind is at. And your mind is at the fact that everything negative keeps happening no matter what you do. And it's been like 2 weeks, and what the fuck? So you have to change even that, because that's going to continue to manifest. Okay. Hey, Roxy, this might sound dumb, but I want to manifest new friends. How would I go about visualizing that? Do I leave them faceless or create new faces? We're into all the same stuff. Start telling a new story. Instead of, I want to manifest friends, new friends, I have a bunch of new friends. I keep meeting amazing people. I actually had a client who was working on, I mentioned her before because she's the person who got like all of her, maybe -1, all of her 6-month goals in like 2 weeks. She was like she wanted some new friends. And then as soon as we talked, she had like 3 different people reaching out to her. She was like making friends with people who were also like doing the same business that she was doing. So it was like not only a friendship, but like a mutually beneficial friendship. So Change the language. I'm meeting all kinds of amazing people. People treat me with respect. They like to be around me. They think I'm really interesting. They think I'm a great friend. They're super excited. Yeah, visualize yourself going out. Visualize yourself getting a text that says, hey, you want to hang out today? You don't need to put a face on it unless you want to, you know, and will they come up with that face? I don't know. They could. Definitely could. Arby says, I thought scripting was lame until I finally tried it. I was so wrong. It's amazing. I feel so great. Thank you. You get one of these. Absolutely. You are so right. I thought the same thing. I was like, I remember doing that, the 33 by 33 or the 3 by 33 or whatever, and being like, I received $10,000. I received $10,000. I was like, this is like, I mean, it'd be really cool if this worked, but I didn't feel like I was doing it. But when I started scripting in the way that I talk about my videos, OMG, it's life-changing. This is the second person who has come on to co-sign and say, listen, this scripting works. So if scripting is not a part of your daily practice, might be one of the reasons why you're not getting what you want. And holding, you see them. This person, thank you, Arby. I appreciate you just paid $5 to say the scripting works. Thank you. I appreciate you and your generosity, and thank you for letting people know that it is life-changing. It's incredible how well it works. We're not just saying it for our health, you know. I mean, oh, and Ivan says, very good advice right there. Roxy, this technique works. Thank you. Okay. Liana says, Roxy, can you do short success videos with your private clients? I always find it exciting, but not sure how you feel about it. Yeah, I guess I would have to talk to them and see how they would feel. I don't know. You mean them being on camera or just talking success stories? I mean, I mention them here and there. I kind of like throw them out there. Yeah, I can look more into that. Caitlin says, do you think there is an echo period? I heard this. Any person tell me, oh, your manifestation stopped. The fuck it did. Who said? Me? Not me, because I'm in control of the manifestation. So, or let me rephrase that. I'm in control of my reality and where I go with it. So if I allow a 3D person to tell me that my manifestation stopped, that's evidence that I'm insecure about my manifestations not working for me, because they are being pushed out or whatever. So they are speaking my insecurities. So if someone tried to tell me my manifestation is not working, I'm like, thought, no feeling, no phrase from another person. Me stopping my success train. It's just not. So I'm not can't get me to do it. And yeah, so don't let someone tell you that your shit's not working. That's a reflection of you, your own fears, and that's your chance, your opportunity, and the time for you to step in and say, actually, it is, because they all work. So of course this one's working. Next. Okay. Oh, Rachel says, I started manifesting a specific person a few months ago when I found your channel, and he surprised me and asked me to be his girlfriend on Friday night. Woo! Yay! We did it! Yes, proud of you. Thank you. Appreciate you sharing your story with us and letting people know that this is absolutely possible. Thank you, Beck. I appreciate you. Gigi says, I've actually been trying to drop this desire for my SP2 because I've already put so much work into my manifestations with him. That's the hardest part, in my opinion, which is the letting go, which is super easy for me because I know it's coming. I'm not even stressed about it. Tell yourself that all day long if you have to. Even if you're worrying about it in the body, maybe you start noticing you're worrying up here. This is coming. I'm not shit. This is already coming. This is already coming. I'm not even. You don't have to. I still have my, actually just I scripted on my last notebook page of my scripting notebook last night. So, and I don't throw anything away, but I don't throw old notebooks. I was like, well, we can't get rid of that box. It's got stuff in it, but it's like, there's like songs and all kinds of stuff. But anyways, yeah, you don't have to. If you feel like you want to, then that's fine. This is your world, not mine. So your world is yours. This one's mine. Okay, Bell Cosmetics says, how to stop attracting men who don't think highly of me. Well, first things first, you have to stop telling yourself that you attract men that don't think highly of yourself. You need to stop expecting men to not think highly of you. You need to stop, again, expecting that things are going to fall apart. They're eventually going to show you their true colors and they're not going to respect you because they never do. And men don't respect me. How come I always attract these men that don't respect me? No, I only attract super respectful people in my life. Men, of course, yeah, but honestly, everybody around me is really respectful because I kind of need everybody in my life to treat me with respect and be open and honest and kind. But the men too, and everyone's really great. I have these amazing connections. People get me. They like to see me smile. They want to see me feeling good. They want to see me at my best, and they do their best to help me be my best version, or however you want to word it. Just start describing the opposite and stop saying that. Stop letting yourself believe it. Stop letting yourself expect it. Anytime you notice it come up, maybe in the past, maybe that's who I used to be, but from now on, I only have really amazing I'm like frozen in the chat. Okay. I'm going to read, let's see, we have 1, 2, 3 questions left. Because I can't scroll anymore. Interesting because JM says, is it possible to post the Facebook version on YouTube when you're done? Please. The YouTube version keeps skipping / buffering. I don't want to miss anything. I don't know if it's skipping over the two. I think I can do that. If you don't notice it, just send me a DM and remind me because I have a lot of stuff on my plate. Okay, let's see. Julia says, when manifesting a specific person, is it best to completely let go, like forget about it, or should we reaffirm positive affirmations to feel happy about it? Both. You want to let go of the fact that you're needing to manifest them, let go of the fact that they're not here, let go of the absence and the want and the need and the lack, and affirm that everything is working out. We're happy, healthy, whole. This person loves you. They can't wait to see how this unfolds, yada, yada, yada. Okay. Mo says, what happens if you've been doing affirmations and trying to change beliefs for months and living in la la land, your meditation, and you're like, peace, my person is mine. Oh, they still haven't fucking texted me yet. That's where your manifestation is. So look at your self-talk, look at the little things that you have to say, the little truths that you just have to get in there, like, but I'm doing all the things, but it's not really working. Just like you said in your questions, I'm living in la la land for months, but nothing's changing my 3D world. That alone is going to prevent it. So that's 1. I can tell you right now that you have 1 right there. And then look at your underlying beliefs. What do you truly think is possible for you? What are you doing with your mind in the off time when you're not doing your affirmations and you're not working on your beliefs? Are you letting yourself soak up the 3D reality? Because if so, that's why you continue to have it. Ilza says, the happier and more confident I get, the happier and more confident is the third party becoming. What the? Is everyone as you pushed out messing with me? No. What if that's what needs to happen? What if that person needs to get happy and confident and they don't want to be with that person anymore? This is you taking the time to react to the 3D world and decide that things aren't working correctly for you, which is, don't do it. We don't do that here. And I love you. And I say that from love. Okay, I'm about to be Despicable E. I'm working on updating the podcast. Y'all have no idea how much shit and I'm not trying to complain. It's just like sometimes when people are like, why haven't you done this? Why aren't you doing this? It's like, bruh, sometimes I gotta sleep. Literally, that's the real answer. Sometimes I literally have to sleep sometimes, and I don't have. I'm fucking trying. I'm getting there. It's on the to-do list. Faye says, OMG, I made it in time, and I'm just about to go off. So I appreciate you. He said not to contact him, but I'm ignoring my current reality. But you didn't. You just reaffirmed it just now. So that's what I mean when I say your self-talk and the little things, the little truths you have to tell. That's what I'm talking about, because you just negated what you said. He said not to contact him, but I'm ignoring my reality. But he said not to. But then you said, so I just text him, which is good. You're just texting him because you should. But from now on, you need to not react if you don't get the response that you want. If you don't get the response that you want in the physical world, you give it to yourself energetically. In fact, I want you to right now get the text back that you need. I want you to hold on. Let's give Tammy a moment of silence. Tammy, your phone just buzzed. Bzz. Oh shit, he texts back. Oh, he's happy to see you. He's busy right now, but he'll get back to you when he can. Okay. What else do we got here? Autumn says, tips to not overextend or be the fixer when it comes to all relationships. I've been this kind of person all my life because I thought generosity was a positive trait. I'm told I overlook myself. Okay. I don't know your history. I'm going to guess that they're probably, I don't know if I want to say this, but usually when I have, how do I say this? I have yet to have a caretaker come to me for personal or for one-on-one coaching who was not raised in a somewhat either abusive, neglectful, even where they just weren't valued or they weren't given attention type of household, or someone that had to grow up very early. Usually that's where this caretaker stuff stems from. Yeah. I just thought of a funny comment. Someone was like criticizing me about, I don't know why I'm affirming that. It doesn't matter. Yeah, I do dig into the past. And if you have a problem with that, go to another channel. But yeah, if you got that stuff in your past, it's more than just a limiting belief or whatever that's keeping you there. That's a whole personality trait. So you need to start understanding that what you do is extremely valuable. And so if you have an extremely valuable currency to offer, if this is $1 million and this little thing was like $50 at Best Buy, this millions of dollars, this is you being a caretaker. This is some bum off the streets love. Let's just say, for an example, this is not an even exchange. $1 million, $50. I want you to understand that that you have, this $1 million thing, it is a valuable commodity. I am a caretaker. Therefore, if I put my attention on you, you're going to have an amazing life around me. If you come over here on this side of the fence, things are going to be really great for you. However, there must be an even exchange because I'm offering a very valuable commodity. And so in exchange, I'm going to need you to treat me with respect, to love me back, to have reciprocation, to put me first, to value me. Whatever it is that you need to understand that what you offer is not a detriment. It is a benefit. It is a valuable currency, and you deserve to be compensated equally, energetically, from whoever it is that you're giving that away to. So change the language. What was it about again? Generosity is a positive trait. I am very generous, but I'm selective. I'm generous to those who are generous back to me. I'm generous to those who are gracious with my generosity. I'm generous to those who are kind and appreciative. If you're not, kind of don't really have a lot to be giving away to everybody because I'm just kind of keeping close to the vest. I'm keeping myself at the forefront. I'm not going to fill up a bunch of cups and leave myself empty. So if I'm going to fill in your cup, you're going to have to fill back into mine. So this is how we stop being afraid to declare what we want from other people. We stop being afraid to say, listen, if I'm going to be with you, I need you to do these things for me because these are my non-negotiables. And this is what I bring to the table on my end. So you get some of this, I get some of that. Great. Now we have a happy, healthy, harmonious relationship. Faye, thank you so much. You guys are so generous. I so appreciate you. Thank you. She says, I've been manifesting an SP. I can set my mind to it's done and not dwell on negative thoughts, but how do I let it go and allow it to be? Okay, so on, I think it's Thursday, I talk about the question mode and answer mode, like opening the question, current 3D reality as that version up here. So whether or not you're experiencing whatever here in your mind, in your head, in your new story, you have to stay the version of you that is in that relationship. And you have to think the thoughts that version of you thinks. You think happy, healthy, whole thoughts because you are happy, healthy, whole, and you must remain that way. So how do you let it go and allow it to be is anytime it comes up and you start to, I already got this, I'm not even worried. Over here, what needs my attention? You want to focus elsewhere because you want to be distracting yourself from this stuff so that it's not like, where is it? What do you mean, where is it? It's right there. I'm not even worried. He's right here. Yeah, fine. Everything is energy. Everything is always around me. I don't know why this came up in my mind just now, but like when I used to listen to Abraham Hicks and she would always talk about the vortex, I would have visualized the vortex being right here, like right where my little belly badge is, my little cutie mark or whatever they call it. And you just take SP right here, because everything is here already. All energy is here right now. So it's right here. I have it right here next to me. So I'm just going to treat it, operate as that version. That's how we let it go, because I don't need to manifest something I already have. I already have it. I don't need to dwell on it because I already have it. You know what I mean? Like when you are in a relationship with somebody, you're not constantly thinking about how to manifest them. You're just not. So do what you have to do to get your thoughts off of that subject when it comes up. Okay. Oh, I just saw that you said no, don't. Too late. I already did it. Okay, I'm going to do one more. Gigi, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. You're so sweet. Ugh. I don't know if this question can't. Sorry. Thank you for deleting that message. Thank you, Heather. I don't know why it won't let me delete messages sometimes. So I appreciate you doing that. Yeah, these are some shitty. I'm sorry for those weird questions, guys. Juanisa says, my SP is having a baby, but he always makes time for me. I know I'm his person. I'm even sending the third party on her way to find someone better for her. Absolutely. We don't need to feel guilty. Just work on being a 10 within yourself so that you're manifesting a 10 version of them. You're manifesting a 10 version of everybody else in your life. You're manifesting a 10 version of all situations, and we're chill. We're good. Nothing. We don't need to worry about anything. This person is mine. I know they love me. Situation, best case scenario. Everything is working out best case scenario. I want you to adopt that, okay? I want you to adopt everything is working out best case scenario. And anytime, I know you're doing good, and I appreciate you so much for donating to the chat to just affirm that everything is working out for you. That's really amazing, and thank you. So I want you to add in everything is working out best case scenario, because it is. It is absolutely going to be best case scenario for you, because how could it not? That's what you choose for yourself, right? Okay. I think this is going to be the last one. Ina says, yesterday I was binge watching your videos and thought, I bet my SP is sending me a sweet text message. I immediately got the text, but I didn't even see it until 2 hours later. Yes, you did it. I'm proud of you. Yeah. You guys are doing really well. You will get there. Stay focused. And for the love of God, do not let anything that happens in the 3D world, I don't care what it is. I don't care. So you stop letting it occupy your mental space. It stops occupying your physical space. Okay? So keep that in mind. Do not let anything that happens in your 3D world that you don't like affect what you do up here. It doesn't matter. It does not matter until you decide it does. It does not mean anything until you decide it means things. This pillow is just a pillow. It means literally nothing until I decide that it's soft. It's really squishy for it. I put it on my new couch. Now it's in my new office. And now it means all those things to me. But before, when it was sitting in the store, it was just sitting in the store. Okay? That's how everything is. You assign the meaning to everything in the entire world. Okay? All of it. Sorry to say it like that, but I don't know how to get it across. Like, I feel like I have like over 100 YouTube videos now. I've gone live like however many times on this channel, let's see, since October, for 16 to 20 lives at 2 to 3 hours a pop. The same questions over and over and over, okay? So the 3D world cannot affect you unless you let it. Period. I don't care what it is. Okay. And with that, happy Mindset Monday. Yeah, appreciate you all. Thank you so much. Thank you so much to my mods. You guys have no idea how amazing your work is, and I appreciate you so much. And thank you for being here for me and being loyal and staying here and showing up. And you guys are Really amazing. I love you all. I will see you next Monday. This week's videos are, I will repeat them. Tomorrow, my official, what do I call it? My personal approach, my 360 approach, I've talked about numerous times, giving it its own video because people are asking about that a lot. So the 360 approach is getting its video. This is my own personal process. This is how I manifest all day long, and this is what I teach my clients. That's tomorrow. Wednesday is going to be becoming your best version, or being your best version, kind of what we talked about in this live. That's kind of like the overall theme of where I'm at right now with my mind. Thursday, closing down the question channel, opening up the answer channel, also path of least resistance, letting go, that kind of tech. You can do so at roxytalks.com. We will discuss your specific issue. We'll get to the bottom of it, figure out what it is that's keeping your manifestation away from you, help you put your mind in a new place that you're manifesting only what you want from now on. And if you'd like some merch, like my Black Moon hoodie, you can get this at my website, also roxytalks.com. Click the shop tab, and you can go to my merch store. Otherwise, I will see you guys next Monday. If you have ideas, thank you. Hope you guys have an amazing Monday. I will see you next week. Bye. Oh.